what's up? We're going to take a look at this big play to Jaden Reed late in the game. 59 seconds left. There's so many emotions looking at this. First and 10, 11 personnel. We'll look at it from this angle, then we'll look at it from the wide angle. Drop back. Man, it gets kind of tripped up live. I just thought he was chucking this thing to the heavens. I thought that he was throwing it away. Maybe he was chucking to the heavens. Instead, Reed comes up with a huge play, and we'll look at his just Love's footwork real quick as he kind of drops back, got the edges collapsing, steps up, gets his feet tangled, just backwards stumbling heave in the face of pressure. My goodness gracious. Now, Reed makes this look really, really good. He sees Reed down there, and I think that's what he's going for. But this was really cool. So let's look at the concept overall and see what we're looking at. We have got... They're running one concept to one side, one concept to the other, as they like to do. You got a smash fade over here. And then you've got spin. I think it's going to be like this over here, which is attack the middle of the field concept. And you've got Reed right here. Not really part of the concept at all. This is an alert. He's kind of a runoff concept. Runoff, just clear some space, basically. And against this too high from the looks of it, pre-snap anyway, that's what you want to do. You want to be able to threaten. If you're trying to throw, I would imagine what they're trying to do. They're probably trying to throw the smash fade. They're trying to throw the slot fade to the guy on the right down here, number 2 on the right, and you're trying to run this. You're trying to threaten him enough to hold him in space that you can hit that. And right now, we'll see, and they're going to end up covering him. Right now, he's uncovered. Steelers are going to get to kind of a funky drop here, so we'll talk about that. But you basically just want Jaden Reed threaten that to open that stuff up. And again, down here, it's 59 seconds. I don't think the Packers have a timeout at this point. So this concept here, he could throw this if you like this. That's a timing out of shotgun. That's a 3-step drop to this side. Do a 3, and this is we'll say it's a 5 from shotgun over here. So if he wants to work this, he can go 3 to 5. Realistically, I don't know why he would throw this necessarily. This is just kind of hold stuff in space. And really, I guess if you want to put Jaden Reed in this, you can almost X out of this and say this isn't part of it. We'll do this and just say he's looking this, and then if this guy drops and this guy kind of comes down here, then I've got Jaden Reed. I'm not entirely sure, but attacking the middle of the field with no timeouts left on your own 20 and less than a minute to go in the game, I won't get to that too much. But Jaden Reed on this, I've seen this 1,000 times, not really a part of the concept. It's available. It's an alert if you like it, but we'll see what he ends up doing, and we're going to see what the Steelers do as far as what they drop. They're going to have, I think he's going to pick up the 2, and then he's going to drop deep, and he's going to spot drop zone after carrying Reed up. And so with that, Reed kind of gets lost behind based on some of the funky drops. So we'll see how that goes right there. He goes over there. You've got this deep drop here. So Jaden Reed's kind of coming. He's going to kind of find Reed and then just kind of sit. And then Reed's just going to make a heads-up play. You've got this double. This got this too high, deep drop back here. You got this guy dropping back into zone. This stuff's kind of clogged up over here based on the drops. You've got this guy carrying that route. Again, that smash fade, which is what you're likely trying to hit off of this. That little slot fade, because then you can hit for a big gain and fade him out of bounds a little bit. It's capped. You've got it capped there, so carrying him up. Cap there. This one's not really an option. That looks out. So Love's kind of hitting the top of that drop. Again, if you're looking at the feet, he would be going 3 to 5 probably, trying to move those guys with his eyes. This one, unless it's perfect, unless everything's like, I can throw this, we can get up to the line, we'll get 10 to 15 quick yards, that's fine. So you're going 3 to 5, so he's working that side of the field first, coming back over here, but the pressure just gets in too fast. So he's looking, steps up. You can say, I mean, right here, he's looking down the middle. So I think right there, he's looking at Reed, which you can see why he would want to do that. That's then informs what comes back. You got these two guys are deep. You've got, from a weird drop here, you've got Jaden Reed there. So I think he's saying, all right, I think I can hit this. My safety's deep. I don't like my chances from here hitting that shot right there, that whole shot against that small zone that's going to close, after guys start moving. I don't like that. I'm not throwing middle. I don't like that over there. But I've got Jaden Reed against a funky dropper splitting the safeties. I like that. So I think right there you can kind of see him. Looks like he's kind of loading up to throw. He gets pressure. He still has that in his mind. I'm moving. I'm chucking this thing. Now you can't get it in the middle. By this point it's pinched, so you can't get that. He's spot dropped, so he's looking middle, and you've got all of this room over here. We'll draw that out. So you got all this room over here. So Reed, instead of splitting the safeties, reads the situation, curls that off, flattens it out, finds that space, and Jordan Love just finds him. It's a really, really good recognition. It's great from Love. I think that's a good read as far as that middle. Now you can argue, it's a hypothetical at this point. You can argue whether or not those safeties would have been pinched enough and whether or not there's room to throw that. There goes, just chucking that to the heavens. It looks just absolutely ridiculous. No reason he should have got that out. Again, if he throws that in the middle, you can argue or not whether or not the safeties would have gotten their time. It's a hypothetical. We don't know. But the fact that I think he made that read on Love based on what the safeties looked like they were doing. They were capping that slot fade. You can see him right here. Right there, you can see him. All right, I've got this guy, and you can watch that dropper from here. I have got Jaden Reed up the middle, splitting two safeties. I'm throwing that. So that way when he finally gets free, I'm just chucking this and hope Reed is where I think he is. It's good recognition from both of these young guys that I really enjoyed seeing. So it was a cool play. Something I thoroughly enjoyed seeing. Again, that the recognition from Love, the read on that, you've got to chuck this in that situation. I like that he was looking for Reed deep, and the fact that he just had him in mind, and then when everything started breaking down, he chucked it to the heavens, trusted Reed was going to be there, and thankfully Reed broke that off, saw it the same way he did, made a big play, came up with a 46-yard gain in a big moment. So that was, I thought, a really cool play. Really enjoyed looking at it. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I'll talk to you later.